dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, faithful, please welcome to the field your 2026 San Francisco.
On one sideline, Mike LaFleur spent 4 years in San Francisco under Kyle Shanahan alongside future coaches Robert Saleh, D'Amico Ryans, and Jeff Hafley. His guys searching for their first win of the year after an 0-2 start. And opposite him, the man that LaFleur coached under in Cleveland, Atlanta, and San Francisco from 2014 all the way through 2020. It's Kyle Shanahan. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Taking the snaps, former first-rounder from Alabama, now in year 6 here in the NFL. It's Mac Jones.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, they told us in our meetings, Brock, they wanted to make a statement on the very first play from scrimmage, and they very nearly got it there with a sack. Instead, he got the throwaway, but it is incomplete.
I will say, though, I think a message was still sent, Kate, because that quarterback's picking up the pieces. We know the impact those early hits can have.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So punt coming up on fourth down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're going to be led out by a quarterback who is still earning opportunities, Brock, in his 11th NFL season. It's Jacoby Brissett.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Still want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Brissett to throw on second down. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Nick Bosa. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3-and-out to begin the game.
3rd and long for him here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be out of bounds nowhere near that marker. That brings up 4th down. Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Finds the in route complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk gets 2nd down. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 9 catches for 108 yards and a touchdown. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that is a San Francisco 1st down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass that is similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Williams on the stop. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, here's Jones. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, third down coming up. We'll take a momentary pause for the injured player, and this is a notable one. Mike Evans is the one hurting after that one. They got 9 on their last play, Brock, so just a final yard now to go here on third down. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped just a couple yards beyond the line, but that is still good enough for the first. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Second down now, 7 to go.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down. Well, you've taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Throw here, third down. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Corliss Wakeman out there again to punt this away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. One play action here, Brissett. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap is for 17.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
They've got a man in motion. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
There defensively.
Here's Brissett. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And go play fake with Jones. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Third down, Jones to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And off to Love, running left. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on second.
At the 41-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. So here come the 49ers on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
McCaffrey to back on 1st and 10. The last play, his 7th carry already in this first quarter. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. Straight ahead this time with Love. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
We're set now on 2nd down. Harrison on the outside has got it. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun, Love gets it. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that's going to make it 1st down Cardinals. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go play action. It's Brissett. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10.
Upton stout there defensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down, it's Brissett. A nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets his tight end on the corner route. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
On the counter, McCaffrey shoots away from one. And they've got 1st down, giving a gain of 13 on that previous play.
Yeah. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. A pitch to McCaffrey. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Jones. Taken in by Kirk, right side.
Jones pass.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Air it out on 3rd. Good as he was letting that one go. That pass isn't even going to get beyond the line. That is incomplete, and the defense forces 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. From the gun, here's a give to Love. Escapes the defender. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that's going to give Arizona the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Love now, up the middle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. And third and short.
And this one had no chance, hitting well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And that will get them on the board.
It's better than the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And coming off our first points of the ballgame, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now it's Jones off the play action. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. After the sack, Jones. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Here's Jones. Shoves him off. Right side, caught by Stribley. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cardinals and Jeremiah Love making their way back out. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. On the give, here's Love. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Putting the tight end in motion. He sets a throw on 2nd down. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Pass complete to Duvernay. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Jones looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the 49ers.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Jones now on first. And he's up to 9 of 15 passing after that last completion. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled on the play by Walter Nolan. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Jones. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. A lot of contact. Can't keep control of this. Ball jostled out. That's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Piniero's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Brissett. He's got a man left. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Off the play fake, Brissett. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
25 yards.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. We're set with the play fake. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Brissett looking to throw. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming. Now Brissett to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to be short. Looked for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's 4th down. San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. The field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run. It's Benson. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on down.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the 1st half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. Now Jones. Makes the grab in bounds left side. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to be good for a 49ers 1st down. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. It will be 1st down 49ers.
That's another 49er.
To throw, here's Jones. The left side is caught by Stribley. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
2nd down now, it's Jones. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 5. It's now 3rd and 9.
Throw here, third down. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this fourth down?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Here's Duvernay on the return. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Motioning them from the slot right. Hand off now to Love. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Throwing now, Brissett. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now third down. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Setting up the running back screen. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect the punt coming up here on fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been one of the players of this game. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
And 3 at the 30-yard line.
Jones to throw on second down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that is a San Francisco first down.
And the 49er first down.
Now it's McCaffrey. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Jones now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
McCaffrey on third down. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Now Jones on fourth down. Caught for the first and more. And this is going to go for a gain of 20 as that converts on fourth down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Jones on first. A perfect 4 for 4 so far to start this second half. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock picks up 9 on the play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Jones to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. This is Love. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22.
And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
Brissett's pass, intended for Marvin Harrison Jr., incomplete.
Brissett to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Brissett's 1st and 10. And he now sits at 9 of 20 passing for this one after that last snap. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Brissett.
At the Niners' 44-yard line.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Here's Brissett to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here as he's hauled down. Going to be a decent bit short, though. It's 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Here's Jones. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. So it brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play fake, Jones. He dropped this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Jones. And that forces 4th down and 16.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
For their ground game, it's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd.
That That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action. It's Brissett. And he's going to go down. They drop him back on his own side at the 47. Osa Odigizua. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Now it's Brissett. Boy, this offense staying on skates hits another loss here. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. As the 49ers go back on offense, there's a look at Cardinals defensive coordinator Nick Rollis. Still one of the youngest coordinators in the NFL, Brock, but already now year 4 in this role with the Cardinals. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody...
Throwing on 2nd, Jones. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. A play made by Will Johnson.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Jones looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation.
For the 49ers.
Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love with it. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set now on second down. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now motion him out of the backfield. He's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact. That forces 4th down. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Black. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Jones now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, Jones to throw. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. The pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give right side to Love. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. Had a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage was too good, and he didn't trust that throw. Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To throw, here's Jones. The left side is caught by Stribley. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Jones. That one's complete to Stribley. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Cardinals' 19-yard line.
Jones to throw on second down. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Adrian Taylor Demerson on the coverage.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Now it's Jones out the play action. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This one's caught. And he's going to be stopped before the marker, but nice job. 9 yards on that catch and run, Brock. It's third and short.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. Side of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the gun. It's on the turn. Ball's out. He lost it. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. From the pistol, Brissett. Into traffic, complete. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. That is good for Cardinals' 1st down. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Cardinals down by only 3. First down from the 42. Throwing now, Brissett. Harrison secures this, left side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down, Arizona.
Here he is to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
You can just kind of feel this whole stadium, Kate, about to come unglued one way or another. Some in just glee and happiness, some in rage. That's how close this game has been. One big pass at this point, and we decided at the end.
Motion man sent left. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now. And the kick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. Make the 4th down.
They're officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Wasn't a fan of boys ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a give inside to James. Still going past the 40. Space on the right. He's got room. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Point after tries, good by Pinheiro. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Makes the score Niners 13, Cardinals 3. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. Now, they've run into the wall quite a few times, Brock, and like walls tend to do, it hasn't moved. No luck in getting the ground game established. Probably part of the reason why this offense is still searching for its first touchdown.
What's that quote you learned at Cal? On insanity?
Which one? There's so many.
Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. They've tried.
That's the one.
I mean, bless their hearts. They've tried to pound the football on the ground, but the results haven't changed. This front stops them every time, and it sure kept a lot of points off the board.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Brissett to throw. Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. Tough thing is to find a play you could execute in this moment.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So here come the 49ers on offense. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
And that's going to be a touchdown. And somebody better get over that football. That is career score number 100 for him as he joins a select group of players to ever reach that mark. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Cardinals offense ready for another drive. Let's take a look at what's next for them on the schedule. They'll be at the Giants, then back home for Detroit. And finally, they'll head to Inglewood for a date with the Rams. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Looking at our likely final play here. 2nd down, it's Brissett. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.